Hey, everybody. Guys, remember me? It's Ruth the Truth here for the Tom Gronkowski Show, brought to you by Fans Only Sports Network. Do me a solid, hit that share button, hit that retweet button, leave a comment, have some conversation with us. Coach Jay and I are going to be talking about the breaking news of Bruce Arians, the head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who won a championship in 2020 alongside Tom Brady, has decided to retire. Now, he is not retiring from football. Now, we're talking about 50 years of this man spending his life on the sidelines. He is now 69 years old and has decided to join the front office. So he's still going to be a part of the Buccaneers organization. He's going to be Jason Light's right-hand man. I mean, I think he's going to be super involved in free agency in this draft. I mean, you already know Bruce Arians has a home in Tampa and he's not leaving. But this is breaking news. This is insane. I just got the news 20 minutes ago as I was sharing a pizza alongside my mom. Boom, I get a phone call. Bruce Arians retires. Now, there was a lot of speculation towards the end of the season whether or not Bruce Arians was going to continue being the head coach, but still being under contract and them not having the complete season that they expected. I said, Bruce Arians is coming back. But then we hear Tom Brady's decided to retire, and then everybody's like, whoa, what's going on now? And then Brady breaks it to the world that he is leaving retirement after 40 days of being home with his children. He said, no, I'm going back to work. Now, there is some speculation on whether or not the decision of Bruce Arians deciding to retire is what persuaded the GOAT to return to the Bay. But yeah, just a lot to unpack. But without further ado, I'm going to be bringing my co-host into the building right now. Coach Jay Morgan, it's been a couple weeks. We were going to revamp the show and retitle the show after Brady announced his retirement because obviously the show is called the Tom Gronkowski Show. And if there's no Tom, then we were going to have to switch things around. But then we get the news right when we're in the works of revamping the show and having a new title, and Brady returns. So let's start there since we haven't spoke about Brady and his unretirement, even if it wasn't an official retirement, and I told everybody that. Coach Jay, were you surprised at all that Brady is coming back for his 23rd season as an NFL quarterback?
No, I was excited. I was getting ready to stick this needle in somebody. I was at work. And
okay, guys. When he says that, Coach Jay, you can't lead that off to our audience and not explain what that meant.
It's a catcher. It's a catcher. It's an attention catcher. Everybody,
it's clickbait.
I'm a phlebotomist. So I was getting ready to. I work at.
Don't ask me to spell that.
Let me grab my phone. No, but I'm a phlebotomist. I work at BioLife. So I was getting ready to have a successful donation with a donor of ours. So I was getting ready to place the 17 gauge needle in their vein.
Oh,
another
Lord.
donor who's already hooked up to the machine giving plasma says, "Hey, Jay, you know that Brady's back." I stopped with the needle in my hand, was like, "Wait a minute, hold up. Really? We're back in business." And I couldn't wait to talk. I couldn't wait to send you a message and all that.
I had to go live. I was looking crazy. It was a Sunday afternoon. I had been running errands all day. Sweated out the hair. Looked a little similar to this. Definitely wasn't prepared. But I had to jump on live. I had to let these people know. I told you so. I told you so. Jarvis Green, Super Bowl winning champion, who played alongside Tom Brady when they won the championship back-to-back years. Shout out to NSPN for getting me that great interview with Jarvis Green. But we spoke about it. We said, guys, it's not official. It's Instagram. Don't always believe what you see on social media, my friends.
That's right.
Unless he signs on the dotted line that he's ending his contract with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, that window of opportunity had not closed.
He don't want to stay at home. He was at home for 40 days with his kids. He like, man, hold up. You know what? I need to get back to work because I ain't about to sit here and be doing all this, and this, man. I got to get back to work. I can't sit around the house.
The memes that were dropping left and right about, F them kids. I'm going back to work. Like, priceless. But yeah, like take me through those emotions. What were you thinking? What direction were the Bucs needing to head after Brady solidified that big QB question mark that they had buzzing around them. I mean, I feel like that was hovering over Jason Light like a dark horse. Like it was bad. I mean, Deshaun Watson was in the conversation. Jameis Winston. People even were saying Jameis. I'm like, whoa. You can't take 3 steps back, guys. Not after Brady was able to do what he did.
That's desperation. That's desperation when you got.
I was like, what about Kyle Trask? I mean, we did draft him in the 4th round. I mean,
I still don't know why. We did that.
We need a successor. We need. You tell me, Coach. I'm gonna mute my mic and let you take over. Tell me what's on your chest. Get it off.
I wouldn't draft Kyle Trask. I think honestly, when we first had talked about it, that was a draft pick that was just wasted. It looked like they were just like, oh yeah, let's grab a quarterback or something like that. No, we should have grabbed Russell so he couldn't went to the Broncos. If anything, Russell Wilson would have stepped right up to the plate and got it going. Instead, we wasted a draft pick. That's fine. It's in the past. It's spilt milk. Can't cry over spilt milk. That's fine. But at the same time, me personally, like I told you the last show that we had, when I draft offensive linemen, defensive linemen first and foremost. After that, I go defense. After that, kickers. And then the rest of them skinnies for offense and all that, they fall into place because you can find them anywhere. I can find a skinny off the street. We live in Florida. We can find a skinny anywhere. Like, hey, man, I need you to do this for me, this, and this. Okay, I ain't got to pay you that much either because you just happy to be thought about. All right, bet. Ask Pete Carroll when he had the Seahawks still rocking. Most of them guys were free agents, people he found off the street, and they went to the Super Bowl and became the Legion. And then when he made the stupid decision, which I'm still mad about, that's when they all left and broke up. And they just made another stupid decision and let Russell go again.
And they lost Bobby Wagner and just
they're done.
There's a lot going on in Seattle right now. But that is not our problem. We're going to stick over here in the NFC South and try to stay on top of what we have in front of us. And that is Brady without Bruce Arians. Now
it's all right. He was never. So finally, we get us a coach.
Yeah, Coach. Let the audience know how you really felt about Bruce Arians and his coaching style, and I mean, what he accomplished here in Tampa.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be honest with you. If you compare Bruce Arians to the last Bruce Arians that we've seen over the last past years, you're going to see a complete difference. He actually had a pencil in his hand, and he was actually calling plays and was really coaching. These last couple of years in Tampa, this man has not coached at all. He just, Tom, go handle it. Tom, do this. Tom, you got it? No. That's the reason why that we have offensive coordinators and all that. Yes, we have, Leftwich and all that. But at the same time, when the head coach like Bruce Arians, who's been doing it for the Colts, the Steelers, the Cardinals, when they was on a roll.
Head coach from 2013 to 2017 with Arizona.
He actually coached. He had a pencil either up here or in his hand, calling plays, making marks on his board. I didn't see him do nothing when he was in Tampa. He just stood on the sideline with a fanny pack on and just looked.
I mean, 69 years old. That you're approaching the job in a different manner.
No. If it ain't broke, do not try to fix it. Don't try to fix it. Do what you do best. So now, since they have Todd Bowles is going to be stepping in, so I know the defense better be straight. Because every head coach that I know that's a defensive person, they make sure that their defense is stacked and that they good. Offensive wise, Leftwich, I think he needs some help. He needs to go get somebody else that's going to understand Tom. Because Leftwich,
I got to stop you there. Why do you think the Buccaneers decided to head to promote Todd Bowles instead of Byron Leftwich, who was in the running for being the Jags head coach? There was conversation of him going to Atlanta. So why not Byron Leftwich?
Because I don't think he's ready. Todd Bowles has the experience. And on top of that, like I said, Todd Bowles has the experience. He is the defensive guy. I think that the team respects Todd Bowles more than they respect
Absolutely. He put the formula together to bring down a powerhouse team like the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl.
Yeah. So if they put Leftwich there, it's going to be a little sideshow still going on. People ain't going to be listening to him. With Bowles, They gonna straight be all right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. They already know what he expect. He already in. He actually
He's
scored out a
super
couple
soft
wins.
spoken. I've been in the training
That's all right.
facility. What's up, Sade? Shout out to Sade, who is always a loyal listener.
Sade?
Appreciate you being there. Shout out to Jay Mermelstein, all the way from Virginia Beach. Baker Mayfield will be Brady's backup. That is a conversation for later on in the show. So
I'll take it. I'll take it.
I mean, Todd Bowles, very soft spoken, but as you said, very well respected. And I think he fits that mold. He created the culture on the defensive side of the ball that, I mean, projected the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to be the very first NFL team to win a Super Bowl in their backyard. So why not give the job to Todd Bowles? He's older, he's experienced, he knows how to handle the media. The players seem to be bought in. I mean, Devin White, Carlton Davis had nothing but great things to say about the man. But let's circle back. Why do you think Bruce Arians decided to make this decision, even knowing Brady was coming back? Because there's been a little bit of speculation, especially towards the end of last year when things kind of started to peel back in Tampa, whether or not Bruce Arians was getting along with Byron Leftwich and Tom Brady. So, I mean,
he want to step out the spotlight. He want to make sure he don't want to leave football. And like you said, he got a house here, but he want to step out the spotlight. So then now, if it goes downhill this next year coming up, he ain't gonna be all up in the spotlight. He ain't gonna get no blame or nothing. All he got to do is do one part, and that's just be in the front office and tell us your opinion. What you think? Who you think we should get? Who you think we should get right here? Just try to make the team good. So if he bring them a whole stacked team and they still fail, it's not on him. I gave you the pieces. You couldn't put them together. That's how I feel that he would be doing, because this last year was a sideshow with the whole AB situation and all that. That's a sideshow. And he was getting caught up talking about that they thought he was lying, and some things that he didn't say and things that he did say that he didn't tell nobody. He don't want to be all up in that spotlight no more. He'd rather be behind the scenes, still doing his thing that he loved to do without having to take any blame, any fault. He going to bring y'all the parts, try to put them together. If y'all fail, and on top of that, if he ain't getting along with the quarterback or the offensive coordinator, then yes, that's a problem, because you're not going to have any chemistry on that offensive side of the ball.
Right. And I mean, that's very important. But Byron Leftwich and Tom Brady seem to be really, really good friends. And I think Byron Leftwich understands that Brady, with the amount of he's been through every scenario. He's played through every defense. I think Byron Leftwich lets Brady have the reins, which I felt like Bruce Arians was kind of trying to cap Tom a little bit. Like, yeah, you're the GOAT and you're this person, but we gotta dial you back just a little. We gotta humble you just a little bit. I felt like Bruce Arians was kind of taking that or trying to take that responsibility when it doesn't. I guess he wanted Brady to know that he was head honcho.
That's the thing about it is, people's egos get into play and they mess up so many. Like I always say, when you're on a team, it's kind of like being like in a group, like NWA, the Temptations, stuff like that. It's always somebody's ego. If anybody ever watch any of those documentaries or movies that they made about groups like that, it's always somebody's ego that messes up the whole entire group. We've been making hit records, and now you want to sit here and do this and be greedy and all that with your ego coming into play. My mentor always told me, I don't have an ego. I'm just very confident. I've been there, done that. I don't have an ego. People say, oh, you have an ego. I don't have an ego. I'm just confident. I'm not cocky. I'm just confident. There's nothing that you can tell me that I can't do. Okay. But at the same time, I'm very coachable. Even though I'm a coach, I'm still coachable. I learn stuff every day, and I still take it to consideration. When we are making hit records, there is no need for us to change anything up. All we have to do, especially if we have a system, is just replace the player. I don't need a specific player. I just need the tendencies to come and play this position for me, so you can plug in what I had before. That's all we have to do. Just play together. We don't have to be bestest of friends, but when we under the spotlight and under these Sunday night lights and all that, we need to make sure that we all are together as one. When the game is over, go your way, I go my way. I'll see you at practice. We'll do it again. When practice is over, you go your way, I'm gonna go my way. And that's all you have to do.
Right.
People with these egos, they get in the way and they lose a lot of hit records left on the table when they do it. Because the Bucks, there is no y'all. I'm still mad at y'all if y'all can't tell. There is no reason that you shouldn't have went back to the Super Bowl. We let Stafford get it. Happy for you, Matt. Happy. Finally, you got it. You showed them that the Lions are truly trash. I understand. At the same time, you never was supposed to be there because you was giving us the game. And if we had the real Bucks, we would already trash y'all. And you giving us the game too, giving us opportunities to win it.
I'm telling you, if there was some way for the Bucks to rewind that first half, because defensively they weren't it. I mean, Jordan Whitehead was missing tackles, Carlton Davis, Devin White, Shaquille Barrett wasn't putting much pressure. Like there was just a lot defensively that were going wrong in that first half. And I know if they could have that first quarter back, not even the first half, like the first quarter, if they could have that back, what difference could have been made? I mean, Matthew Stafford, you deserve the flowers. I mean, 12 years in Detroit, you stuck it out.
AB, they needed AB. I'm sorry, people, y'all gonna get mad. I don't care. I'm telling you the truth.
No, they needed Chris Godwin.
Okay, Godwin.
Leave AB in that mess of drama that he.
Hold up, though.
Give me Chris Godwin all day.
Even though people say this about AB, I will say one thing, and there's many people that can agree with me. The man is messed up in here, but when it comes to performing, the man is going to perform. He is going to get it done for you. So that little sideshow that they had going on, that's what everybody was thinking about. They they had too much drama going on. They need to stop that. Save the drama for your mama. We ain't got time for that. We trying to over here win. Man, we ain't got time for that. Leaders that's in the locker room need to step up and actually be heard and say something like, hey, y'all, man, we got time to be worried about that. AB, I just need you to do this, this, and this. Your foot hurt? Okay, I need you to do all screens and slants then. That's it. I just do wide receiver slant. Godwin, we got you too? Okay, we're going to do fake screen. You going out on the fade. Boom, right there. We're going to keep exploiting them. AB, I know. I've had players that act like AB before. I know. I need you to do this real quick for me. Just do this real quick for me. Okay, coach, I can't do this and this. What you mean you can't do it? Oh, well, man, I'm hurting all that. Okay, well, check this out. I got an idea. I need you to be out there because if you ain't out there, then they just gonna lock on this person and this person. I need you to at least be out there because I got a plan for you. So I make it sound so good. Say, all right, coach. All right. I do it. Boom, there we go. You good? About time we ran 3 plays since they having so much fun right now, and I understood technically about their situation. Now you're gonna be like, all right, man, you come sit down now. I don't need you to do nothing no more because you hurt. Now, coach, I'm ready to go. You ready to go now? Yeah. Turn it on. Let's go. See, I can make a kid run through it. I can make any.
Yeah, but I just that kind of taming of AB's ego was not going to happen because at the end of the day, let's rewind all the way back to the 2020 season. Bruce Arians verbally said Antonio Brown will not be a part of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And in 1 week, that all changed because Tom Brady said, that's right. I need him. I want him. I want to win a Super Bowl. I'm being serious. I'll keep him tamed. I'll keep him straight. He's even moving in with me. I'll keep an eye over him. Just sign him. And then they win a Super Bowl. The next season happens. AB's in all this hubbub. Bruce Arians is looking at Tom like, I told you.
That's all right.
I told you.
And Tom should have been like, hold up.
And I feel like that's when more friction was starting to develop between Brady and Bruce Arians. Because, I mean, it's just like a parent. It's like a parent that tells their child, like, I don't want you to go out with your friends because I'm worried that this could happen. And then you're like, no. I'm going to be with their parents. Like, we're all going to be supervised. Like, it's going to be kosher. We're just going to a movie. And then what happens? You're 2 hours late for curfew. And you come home and your parents know that you've been up to no good. And then your parents are like, you see, I never wanted to give you the chance. I never wanted to give you the leeway. I gave you an inch. You took a mile. That's basically the relationship of Antonio Brown and the Buccaneers.
And they should, and this is what I would have told them. Hey, let's just keep this man just for the rest of the season. We need to, if he gonna do stupid stuff, then he's just making our case stronger. So that way, when we get rid of him after we win this next one, we can get rid of him real easily because all we got to do is just bring up those key points. Like, hey, yo, man, check this out. I ain't even mad at you right now. I ain't even mad at you right now. This is what we're going to do. We're going to finish the season. After the end of the season, we're going to talk about this. In our head, we already know what we're going to do as soon as we host the trophy up. And we walk in there like the Oakland Raiders did Jack Del Rito that one year when they was Oakland. They said, you're fired.
You're fired.
There you go. When he went in the tunnel after the game, you're fired. After we host up the trophy, hey, we got it again.
It's over.
Yeah, AB, hey, it's over. He like, yeah, I know. No, you're fired. Thank you for your services. I just needed you.
I was a little surprised that the Buccaneers decided to re-sign Antonio Brown. I mean, yeah, you had him for half a season, 8, maybe 9 weeks, maybe 12, counting playoffs and Super Bowl. Eventually, the dominoes were going to fall. Because, right. I mean, look at the man's track record.
It's after
when someone shows you who they are, you believe them.
It's not him.
When the whole vaccination
CTE
issue came up, that should have been it. Like, you're on contract, you're on incentives, you stay out of trouble, you stay out of the media, you play nice to Jenna Lane, and you get this amount of money. CTE. But I mean, it's Antonio Brown. He's a unpredictable fire rocket. Who was it that tackled him from the Cincinnati Bengals that he never been the same?
Perfect, you did this.
Perfect rebirthed Antonio Brown into a whole new person, turned him into an animal, super gremlin, whatever he wants to call himself. Do you see how on his social medias, on all his outfits, he's rocking some? It looks like he went and bedazzled his jacket to say free agent on the back. And now, like, all his hashtags on social media, free agent. Lord, let me tell you, if the NFL, if there's an NFL team that is really going to take another chance on Antonio Brown, I will be appalled. I will probably not turn on ESPN for at least a week. Until it simmers down, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it.
It's not his fault. The man was never like that when he was with Mike Tomlin at first.
And you know what? It's unfortunate, but that's the deal. That's the cards that he was dealt. So you either go get help, you fix your problems, or
AB,
you just continue on a trajectory of you just completely imploding your own career.
That's what
something that you're so proud of. Oh, I'm the best wide receiver in the league. That doesn't mean nothing if you're talking about your stats from 2017, 2016, back when you were with the Steelers. And what have you done for us lately?
Won a Super Bowl. He did.
I know. I'm happy for AB. I mean, give the man flowers, but I'm telling you, that Super Bowl ring just has made that man think that he's completely untouchable, that he is above the law, that he is above any kind of sportsmanship with your teammates. I mean, walking off the field. All right, we ain't going to get into that. So, Coach, let's reel this back. It's the Tom Gronkowski Show with your girl, Ruth the Truth, and Coach Jay Morgan. Those are our social medias on the bottom. Give us a follow. We will give you a follow back. This is the Fans Only Sports Network. We are going to take a quick break. And when we come back to the show, Coach Jay and I are going to be talking about this Miami Dolphins speculation that's been going everywhere. Stick with us on the Tom Gronkowski Show.
Pharmaceutical company Prevacus says their new concussion medication Prevacol helps repair nerves and promote cell growth.
We can get the drug in the brain in less than 5 minutes. And our plan is when we get that diagnosis on the field of play, give the drug nasally, get it in the brain quickly. When it gets in the brain, it actually gets into the nucleus of your brain cells, and it reduces swelling, inflammation, and oxidative stress at the same time.
When Jake and I first talked about this many years ago, one of my first questions was, will this help me? And he goes, no, this is for treatment immediately when a concussion or you think a concussion has occurred.
Yeah.
The acute problems that exist later on in life, if we can take care of these at an early age and start getting some of these things to our children and grandchildren, and I think we can make this our game football a safer place.
And so the whole goal is we're trying to make the games safer. And so Odyssey and this drug, we believe, can be a game changer in so many different ways. Yes, on the football field, in the game of football, because that's where my passion lies, but also in the game of life.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Tom Gronkowski Show. It's your girl, Ruth the Truth, with her co-host, Coach Jay Morgan. We are talking about Bruce Arians and his announcement of retiring from the head coach as the Tampa Bay Buccaneers head coach to be the senior football consultant for the Buccaneers in the front office. Are we surprised? Slightly. I'm a little surprised because, 69 years old, 50 years on the sideline. You've been doing it a long time. You've been dealing with health issues. You getting up in age.
He came back.
Isn't Belichick in his 70s too?
That's what I'm. And Pete Carroll. I'm not surprised.
Wow, is Pete Carroll really in his 70s?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not surprised. I got
to get on these food regimens that these coaches are on. It's unbelievable.
He slid out, but he did it the smart way. He ain't just leave him.
And Bruce Arians was dealing with that Achilles injury that had him on that golf cart or limping around the practice facility. I mean, it seemed like he could never get on top of that injury that he was facing throughout the season. Were you listening to the conversations that were taking place earlier in the week with Brady and the Miami Dolphins? That apparently there was some type of speculation that Brady was interested in buying some type of ownership of the Miami Dolphins organization. And then there was talks that the Dolphins were going to make a trade for Brady. And I said, what in the world is going on? It was just like, if you're active on Twitter, it was going everywhere. And the whole conversation was giving me hives. Like, I didn't even want to think about it. I'm like, Brady wouldn't do that. You're not going to make an unretirement announcement saying I'm coming back to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers for my 23rd season. This is unfinished business. I'm coming back, and then making a decision to hop, skip, and jump over to Miami. Like, I understood that he purchased a mansion after his initial retirement announcement. He purchased a mansion in Miami, so obviously people fly south for retirement. But Brady coming back to be a Dolphin? No way. And I'm glad that the head coach, McDaniels, for the Miami Dolphins went to the press and just completely shut all that down. But
okay, so here it goes.
Tell me your thoughts, Coach.
So since it's Josh McDaniels, they probably were joking around. Okay. Second, if Brady was still in retirement, he can buy some ownership. Why not make some more paper in your city? I mean, you buy some of the ownership of the Dolphins. You know you got.
So it's just a correction. It's not Josh McDaniels. It's Mike McDaniel.
Oh no! Then in that case, that conversation never happened. Then he would never do that. No, if he was going, like, he bought the mansion in Miami. Okay, cool. He can buy some ownership of the Dolphins because he can make some more paper. So when he actually do decide to roll out for good, he's still gonna be making some paper in football. But
is that going to happen? Is Brady ever going to roll out for good?
I don't know. Somebody going to have to give him that one good hit that we've been talking about since our first season of the Tom Gronkowski Show.
No, you're right. They need and I hope that doesn't happen. I mean, thank God that we got Ryan Jensen back. I hope that we pull Ali Marpet out of retirement. Aaron Stinney's back.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm hoping that Tristan Wirfs come back to full form.
They ain't gonna let that happen. They stupid. If they do let it happen, it's gonna be on the final play of the Super Bowl. He gonna throw the last touchdown pass to end the game. They gonna win. He's
gonna risk it all because he's like, you know what? This is it. After this, this is it.
They gonna heist him up like John Elway.
I'm a sacrifice.
They gonna heist him up like John Elway, and then when they hold up the trophy, they know that he hurt and he ain't gonna be coming back no more. They go, this one's for Tom.
Yeah,
and they gonna hold it up, and that's how it's gonna go. Like King Arthur type history right there. So
Coach,
that's
do you think Brady decided that he didn't want to retire because he was unsatisfied with the season that they had last season? I mean, 13 games, best franchise regular season record.
They embarrassed him. He knew it. He knew they embarrassed him.
He was embarrassed.
To Stafford them, they could beat them. Now the third game of the week, we chose them to lose. We knew they was because the 2 first games there was some gimmies. You got to have somebody to punch you in the face real quick to let you know, hey, we coming. But the second time, and it's in the playoffs, I know for sure that the Bucs
at the Raymond James Stadium. I mean, come on, guys, you guys were playing at home.
Won that game, man. If that sideshow stuff wasn't going and they was full force, the Bucs would have won that game hands down. Stafford would still be at home crying. He know it. But he got it. But still, the Bucs know you can beat the Rams. You've been in the game. You're an athlete. You're a former athlete. You ever been in the game that you lost to somebody and you're just like, I know we can beat them. They not good. I know we can beat them. Because if somebody good, I tell you they good. Hey, y'all, they dangerous. They good. But if I know you trash and we lose, I know we can beat them. They are not good. Come on. We just gave it to them because we thinking about drama instead of other stuff, instead of football. That's the only reason.
Yeah, I just feel like they didn't come prepared to play.
Because they like thinking about that sideshow stuff. They got
distractions. I don't know what it was, but
distractions.
That first quarter was like, whoa, what's going on? Like Rams are putting up points left and right.
Like, y'all, what's wrong with y'all? What are y'all doing? What is the problem? Yeah, like y'all ain't never played a game of football before. What is going on? But why is Tom on the ground? Why is Tom on the ground? I don't understand that. Why is he on the ground? He just gave y'all a steak dinner. What is the problem? What are y'all doing? Don't nobody care? Don't nobody care about winning now. They're like, well, it's over. We care about other stuff. Forget that other stuff. We could have easily got past that other stuff and we just won that game. Because I'm telling you right now, if we actually got to the Super Bowl, we winning. He ain't coming there to get embarrassed.
Yeah, we would have
against the Bengals.
Yeah, we would have if we would have beat the Rams. I think the next game we would have played was it against San Francisco? If I'm not mistaken,
it'd have been Jimmy G.
Yeah,
it'd have been Jimmy G, which Tom owns Jimmy.
Oh, Jimmy G against Tom Brady. That would have been epic to watch.
Jimmy G would have lost. I'm sorry, Jimmy G. I love you, but I'm sorry. Debo against all of the Bucs is not gonna work. I like Debo, but you're not gonna beat all of the Bucs by yourself.
Yeah.
Then after that, we get to the Bengals. If we just saw the Bengals that they was going against us in the Super Bowl, everybody in the stadium would have been wearing red. You know the Bengals. Yeah. Man, get out of here. Bengals 53-0. 53-0.
53-0. Okay, that's excessive, Coach. That's excessive.
Okay.
Give a little bit of props. Jamar Chase.
Not against our guys.
Joe Mixon. Come on, the guys.
No,
guys put up points.
I give them 10. I give them 10.
They quick.
63-10. 63-10. I'm gonna get them 10. I'm gonna get us 10. I'm sorry.
Without Antonio Brown, without Chris Godwin, we ain't putting that many points up. Not in the Super Bowl.
We beat the Rams without them too.
3 points like they did in the Super Bowl 55.
If we beat the Rams like we did, if we beat the Rams without them too, and we going against the Bengals, you better put up 63. Else when we get back, y'all running. Forget that. You too, Tom. Get out there. You're running. You don't put up 63 on the Bengals, and we beat the Rams without AB and Godwin. Something wrong with y'all. And back to that Miami Dolphin thing. The only reason that they hearing stuff about Tom Brady is because they trying to keep Tyreek Hill to not leave them as fast as he got there. Because they know that
the cheetah to Miami, that was a bomb drop out of nowhere. I got to my layover in Atlanta. I had just landed, and I hop on Twitter, and there's all this, possible Jets, New York Jets or Miami Dolphins destination for the cheetah. And I'm like, hold up. Was he not happy in Kansas City? I'm sorry. You're catching passes from Patrick Mahomes. You're playing with Travis Kelce. I mean, does it come down to the bag? I mean, Tyreek, you're still a young wide receiver, top of your game. These are your chances to go for multiple Super Bowls, and you're going to go to Miami?
He already got one. These players don't think like that no more. Like they had a meme in there about Aaron Rodgers right now, and I love Aaron, but they was right, and I'm sorry I couldn't back Aaron up. Tom Brady takes pay cuts, has been taking pay cuts for years, so you can put better players around him, keep good players. And they have been winning championships. Peyton Manning did the same thing. Got him a championship and went back to another one because he takes pay cuts. Those guys actually care about the team. Aaron Rodgers, I love you, but you are just for Aaron Rodgers. That's all you are for. You took all the money just now and you just drained your organization. Who you gonna throw it to? Your boy just went to the Raiders. And you ain't even try to save him.
And apparently he knew that Devontae Adams was on the move prior to him signing his extension. So I don't know how true that statement is. Because, I mean, I don't know. But when Aaron Rodgers signed for all that guaranteed money and Deshaun Watson as well, and, I mean, we've seen a lot of quarterbacks take max money. Kirk Cousins is still finagling the NFL somehow, getting all this guaranteed money. How do they not see the blueprint of you got to share the wealth if you want to be a championship contender? You cannot take all the salary cap. I mean, it's not happening for you to be successful. Come on, Aaron. Hop on the Brady train. He's not always the max paid player on the team, and they're still winning championships. 6 Super Bowls as a Patriot, not ever being the top player. You come to Tampa, you reconstruct your contract to bring back your 22 starters after a Super Bowl winning season. The blueprint is there. You see it in front of you. So, I mean, and we've seen it happen with Russell Wilson too, with the Seattle Seahawks. Takes all this guaranteed money. We ain't got no money to protect you with the offensive line. So then you getting killed out there. Like Coach says, you getting killed. Letting your sister get killed out there.
Letting your sister get killed on her back. My God. Not protecting the little sister at all.
Great stuff here. Great stuff here on the Tom Gronkowski Show, brought to you by Fans Only Sports Network. Give us a subscribe on YouTube. Hit that follow button. Give us a like on Facebook. We really appreciate it. It goes a very, very long way. Follow me on Twitter, Root the Truth with 3 H's at the end. Don't forget the triple H. If you guys are active on Instagram, I like to post a lot of funny sports memes. And whenever big news drops and I'm not by a mic, I'm going to go Instagram live and throw some knowledge on you. So follow me at Ruth_the_truth with the number 1 at the end. Follow Coach Jay Morgan. His Twitter account and Instagram account are on there. I think he just recently had to make a new Instagram account. Yeah. So please give us those follows. We will give you the follow back. But yes, great stuff here on the Tom Gronkowski Show. Bruce Arians has stepped down as head coach and now entering the Todd Bowles era. If I'm not mistaken, he signed a 5-year deal to be the head coach for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now, I will definitely fact check that.
No, I believe you.
About the 5 years, but I'm pretty sure that's what I read.
No, I believe you. I'm just saying, I'm only looking for this season because I don't know if Tom's going to be around for 5 more years. Now, if he is.
He better not. He's got no business playing until he's 50. Come on now.
Shoot, you know, Tom, he's trying to break every record. He's trying to be the first.
That's another thing that was very enticing about the Miami Dolphins deal. People were like, oh, no, maybe Brady wants to become the first player to ever be an active quarterback with a team that he has part ownership in. And I'm just like, all right, that would be too much. He's doing too much. Like, come on.
That'd be like Mike trying to play for the Hornets. Come on. Which the Hornets, the players they got now, he could just plug in and just.
Yo, LaMelo Ball's the truth.
That's what I'm saying.
The truth.
The old Hornets.
Shut it down against the Brooklyn Nets completely. Bucket after bucket, did not miss. Him. Like in Kevin Durant's face, in Kyrie's face, in everybody's face. Just
the only ball I like.
Is talented. Who is your favorite Ball brother?
LaMelo. I like
LaMelo?
him. I like him. I don't like.
Who do you think is going to win a championship first? Now we got to consider the team that they're on. We got Lonzo Ball on the Chicago Bulls that are contenders, and then we got LaMelo with the Charlotte Hornets, which is obviously the team that drafted him.
I can see the Bulls first winning the championship before.
I would love head coach Billy Donovan for the Chicago Bulls to get a NBA championship as the head coach. I mean,
I would just love for the Bulls to go back so I could be able to talk some trash again. Since 1997, they're back, and then I hope in order for us to get to the Eastern championship, I hope we have to go against Jordan, Mike, right there sitting there, because I know he's gonna clap. He's gonna be like, "Hey, they wanted it more."
NBA is heating up ladies and gentlemen. We are about 8 games away, mostly about 8 games away from the end of the regular season, and then playoffs kick off. The Lakers are not contending for the play-in tournament and are far, far, far from playoff contendency.
Yes.
I think I said that word right. I mean, Anthony Davis is supposed to be returning next week. So maybe that's shedding some light, but I know LeBron's not playing against Utah this week.
Yes.
Anthony Davis probably isn't returning into their first home game this weekend.
Somebody the Heat
it's over for them Lakers, man. It's over.
Yes. Finally.
It's over for them Lakers. I'm sorry, LeBron. I'm sorry that you put up so many crazy stats at 38 years old, 20 seasons in the NBA, but your team wasn't there for you. I mean, I don't know if it was Russell Westbrook. I almost called him Westbrook, but I've been trying to stop that because I want to show some respect because I know that
you're the truth. Tell the truth.
That's really starting to get to him.
Tell the truth.
He's starting to say that it's affecting his family life. So
let me
not go there. But maybe Russell Westbrook. Oh my God.
Tell the truth.
It's so hard.
It's hard not to tell the truth.
Hey, but I will say in the last month, he's definitely been decreasing those turnovers. He's been making some clutch shots. So I want to say in the last month, he's been playing better than he has all season. But
still Westbrook.
Does that help?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Will he be a Laker next season?
No.
Most definitely not.
Come to the Bulls.
I just don't think that Russell could play with other superstars. I think that's what's really hurting him.
Come to the Bulls then.
He's got to be. No, they got DeMar. They got Zach LaVine over there. Like they got some superstars. They got Alex Caruso. Don't be counting him out. He's Los Angeles Laker 2020 NBA champion. He's got the ring. He's wearing the bling. So we got to put some respect on that roster. Billy Donovan is one of the probably top 10 coach in the NBA right now. No questions asked, but great stuff here on the Tom Gronkowski Show. Coach Jay, we haven't got to speak for a while, but we do see that the Buccaneers are making some off-season moves, signing some free agents. Has there been any player that we've signed in free agencies that maybe have caught your attention? Like, oh, well, this is interesting. Anybody jump out to you, or maybe a re-sign or lack thereof?
I just have a position that I need to be a couple positions that I'm looking for to be filled. And that is, I'm sorry, defensive backs. I don't trust them. Defensive backs. I need some real defensive backs. Can we get Derwin, Jane? Can we get Derwin? I know he's gonna lead the charge, but can we talk to him? I mean, he'll be back close to home. Can we get Derwin and somebody to come? We need some help backfield. If you the head coach and you the defensive coach, hey man, defense got to be flawless.
Yeah, Carlson Davis is returning, which is big.
All right.
They got Shaq Mason. They also they got a safety. They got Logan Ryan, who I haven't been too ecstatic about that signing, just because I'm a fan of the Dallas Cowboys, and Logan Ryan is the one that tackled Dak Prescott when he snapped his leg in half. I'm still not over that, but
if you're a killer, then hey, I take the killer.
Now he's savage. He's a savage for sure. And he's had we had the opportunity to speak with him for Bucks Media. He had a whole press conference, and he's really excited to join the organization. And I mean, he has a lot of veteran experience that we need. We need loud voices on that defensive side of the ball. So great signing for the Buccaneers. But anybody else that is kind of like, all right, okay, so you're saying that we need help on that defensive backside. Is there any free agents or anybody out there not signed that you think the Bucks, maybe Todd Bowles' first job as head coach is to go sign some? I mean, he's a defensive mind coach. We already know that as the coordinator, Super Bowl winning coordinator. So who is it? Anybody jump out to you?
It's a lot of them, but they all with teams. That's the problem. Like I'll be like, I don't trust really trust free agents like that unless you was on a team and you just got let go or something. But mine is, I'm just like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, mine is offensive line, defensive line. Defense, they straight with the front seven. They just need defensive backs. That's the only that'd have been a difference maker if they had the defensive backs right in that game against the Rams, because the defensive backs were getting exploited, and then you making Tom have to outscore players. He got to outscore the other team. If you got your defensive backs locked, he wouldn't have to outscore nobody. Look at Peyton Manning.
Yeah, 21 points a game will get the job done. We just got to make some stops. We got to execute on turnovers. We got to score on turnovers.
That's it. So
it all just sounds so simple.
But it's the truth, though. It's a proven formula. Do not make, like you said, the number. You said the magic number, 21 points at least, and you hold the other team to under that at least. Yeah. Now, me, I'm bogus. I like to rub it in your face. I don't like you to get double digits. You got to at least get 9.
Keep them at 9 points. Yeah, I was going to say 1 touchdown, field goal, and a safety. That's all you get.
That's it. Don't let them get into double digits. But if we got 21 or more, we should have no problem winning. That's a proven fact. 21 points or more in the game.
Coach Jay Morgan, is Leonard Fournette going to be the Lenny that you want him to be? So we've let go of Ronald Jones. Where did Ronald Jones end up?
Oh, my God.
Where was it?
Oh, my God.
Where did Rojo go?
Where did Rojo go? Because he should be here.
He signed with somebody. I can't even think of it right now. But we've signed Leonard Fournette. He's coming back. Your boy is returning to play alongside Brady.
I just want to talk to Tom. I just want to talk to Tom with the guy right there.
If you had 30 seconds to talk to Tom, what would you say?
Tom, why do you like this guy? What does he do for you? I don't get it. Convince me.
He could catch in the backfield.
Okay.
Do you not remember what was it? The game they played against the Indianapolis Colts when he got 4 touchdowns, 2 catching, 2 running, over 130 yards, some crazy, like literally the week after Jonathan Taylor.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, Jonathan Taylor, the running back for the Colts, scored like 5 touchdowns that one game.
Yeah.
Well, Lenny did his own thing the very week in Indianapolis, and they won that game. Yeah.
I remember. And then I'm going to pull up this, and then I'm going to pull up the game against the Rams in a couple games before that, and I'm going to be like, okay, so what about this? Okay, you say he catches me out the backfield. Get out the backfield. Get out the backfield because you're not fast enough. You are a power back. That's what it boils down to. You're just a power back with a little bit of speed. That's it. I need a skinny back there as well. Please, Tom, tell me why you like him. Just convince me. Convince me. Because this is the same guy that I saw when he was with the Jags, and he said he was hurt, but he ran 80 yards to go fight somebody while he told me he was hurt. Done with you. And
what I got this clip about running 80 yards?
He ran 80 yards down the field to go fight somebody.
Wow.
As a
this
coach,
is news to me.
You don't remember that? As a coach, it was like 2018.
Was this LSU days?
Huh?
Was this LSU days?
No, he was with the Jags. It happened in 2018. Said he was hurt. Then he talking about he hurt the same day. He run 80 yards down to go swing at somebody. As a coach, that hurts me. I can't mess with you. You just told me.
Oh, you be done. You be sitting out for the next 2 games.
That's why they cut him.
Like you say you hurt. Oh, you really gonna be hurt now. Those pockets gonna be hurting because suspension means no payday.
No paper.
No paper for you.
No paper for you.
All right, Coach Jay. I appreciate you taking the time to talk some Buccaneers football, but we are gonna wrap up today's show. We appreciate all the fans out there checking in with us. Sorry we've been out, but we are coming back. We're gonna revamp our whole show, get a new intro. Get some new spice, because guess what? We're moving on to season 3. Season 3. So you guys stick with us here on the Fans Only Sports Network. My name is Ruth the Truth. This is Coach Jay Morgan. And Alexa, we are going to have a great night, and you guys do the same. And here's a really quick clip of my first time talking to the GOAT.
Hey guys. Hello. Good afternoon.
Hello. Tom, how are you feeling? Physically, mentally, how are you feeling?
Great. How are you feeling?
Great. Thank you.
Good. Doing great. Ready to go.
So you being a veteran quarterback and you seeing a lot of new talent in the league, what would you do to what would you say to motivate them to keep them going to maybe have a 22-year career?
Good luck. Good luck. tough. But it's up to them. Yeah, if you do the right stuff, you got a shot. But I see a lot of people not do the right stuff. So I try to, influence the people I can. If they're, it's a lot of, first of all, you have to love it. It's got to be a part of something, If you want to do it for a long period of time, you got to really excel at it. And that really comes from loving it. So a lot of different motivation over a long period of time. Lots of little things at different moments. Some is more motivation, some is more inspiration. But there's a lot of different things that play in.
So that was my moment with the GOAT this past season. And now that he's returning, there's going to be a lot more videos like that surfacing for next season. So we appreciate you guys hanging out with us. Alexa, you and your daddy get to bed. I know you guys have an early morning, and I appreciate you guys. And we'll talk soon.
You heard what she said? Did you hear what she said?
What she said?
She's telling.
Get some more paper.
Get some more paper.
It's some more paper. We'll end it off on that note. You guys have a great night.